Hi, it's Caitlin from Caitlin Swatches, and I'm here today with the new KB Shimmer Lounge Set. I think it's safe to say that reflective glitter is having its 15 minutes of fame right now. It is kind of everywhere, and this is a 9-piece collection that features reflective glitter in all of the polishes. This collection is available now for purchase. You can buy it at Harlow & Co., which I will link down in the description. They ship pretty much everywhere in the world, and they offer free shipping when you spend a certain amount. So I love buying from them. And you can, of course, also buy this from kbshimmer.com and wherever else KB Shimmer is sold. I think that's everything you need to know, but I guess we should just get into the nail polish. First up, we have Drawn to You, and this one is a gray leaning periwinkle with silver reflective glitter, just like every polish in the collection has. This one has a really pretty shimmer in it that shifts from greens and yellows to a really bright red, as you're seeing right now in my lighting setup. So as you can see, these polishes dry very, very textured. So that is the nature of glitter polishes. I do not have the new KB Shimmer glitter smoothing top coat. I wasn't sent that, but I am using my regular top coat, which right now is the Sweet and Sour top coat, Sweet and Sour lacquer top coat. So here it is blurred so you can see how sparkly the reflective glitters are. And then next I'm going to show you how this looks with the flash on through my camera screen. It will only look like this in a picture. And here's how it would look without flash, just in regular daylight. So I'm giving you the realness here on reflective glitters. I'm trying to have a very impartial review, but as you might tell, I'm not a super big fan of reflective glitters, though I do absolutely love this collection. I know I'm not talking about the polish on the screen right now. I'm kind of off on my own tangent, but I love these polishes, and if they had hollow flakes instead of reflective glitter, this might be my favorite collection ever. But anyway, I digress. This one is Love You Brunches, which is a really beautiful, vibrant violet base with, again, a really gorgeous shimmer. And it shifts from red, green, a little bit of yellow. And this one I also applied in 2 coats with top coat. And as you can see, it's really beautiful. It catches the light when it's in direct light, and it's very sparkly, less rainbowy. I mean, not rainbowy at all compared to Hollow. And here it is again, strictly how it looks with the flash on through the camera screen. It will never look like that to your actual eye. And this next polish is called Novel Idea, which is probably the most shimmery of the entire collection. It pretty much has like a rainbow of shimmer. It's really beautiful, as I will show you towards the end after you see me apply it. But here's where I started to sort of better understand how to apply these polishes in my experience. So because they're so textured, they kind of get really thick when you apply the second coat. So my recommendation would be to actually apply it very carefully in 1 coat. And I think even if you have a very prominent free edge, you would still be able to cover it in 1 coat if you do it carefully, as I'm trying to show you here. And that will help avoid some of the dragging and thickness that happens when you try to do 2 coats of polish. So this is it in 1 coat. As you can see, it's totally opaque. This is it. In sunlight and shade, you can see how twinkly it is. It is really beautiful. And next up we have I Need You Now. This one has a really pretty minty base with some turquoise and purple and pink shifts to it. So this one, despite saying it's best to apply them in 1 coat, this one in particular you definitely want 2, but I would never recommend going up to 3 coats, and neither does KB Shimmer. They do say these are best in 2, but I'm advocating for a best in 1 for at least the darker shades. So this one is a really pretty shade of mint, and I really do like this one too. So here it is when you apply 2 coats and the top coat. I would also recommend letting the coats of polish dry longer than you might regularly, just because it is a thicker formulation and the reflective glitters are obviously, they're just different from what I'm used to. So you definitely want to let the coats dry really well. Otherwise you might get some pulling when you put your top coat on. So there it is again through the camera screen with the flash on. Next up we have Lounging Around, which is very beautiful. It's super, super vibrant and very saturated electric aqua leaning blue. This one, again, I think you can get away with it in one coat. As you're seeing, I'm doing it carefully, and there's no way I think anyone would need 2 coats for this one. I mean, okay, obviously someone probably will, but I think it's best if you apply it in one coat really carefully, as you can see me doing so here, and then let it dry completely so it'll be super, super textured, and then apply your top coat, because in this instance you're going to see I actually didn't let the polish dry enough after like 3 or 4 minutes, and it did drag and pull at the tip of my middle finger, as you can see right there. So definitely let them dry down completely. So here it is in one coat plus top coat, and it's very twinkly under the lighting setup I have, and here it is under flash through my camera screen. And here we have There's a Nap for That, which is a really cute name, and obviously a really beautiful berry magenta shade. And this one has a really fiery shimmer. It shifts from a vibrant red to an orange to soft gold, and you can kind of see a bit of crimson in brighter lighting. So this is another one that I applied in one coat, and apologies because my top coat is nearing the end of its life, which is probably a good thing because a thicker top coat means better coverage. So it took care of the texture in these polishes, but it just is kind of annoying the way it's stringing across the screen. It's bothering me. Anyway, I'll try not to think about it too much. And this is another one I probably should have let dry a little bit more, but thankfully it didn't cause too much damage to the finished product on my nail. And again, really twinkly and sparkly under direct lighting, and of course through the camera screen with the flash, you're going to get that kind of like Instagram worthy shot, but it won't look like that in real life. Here we have Mask Me Again, which is an avocado shade with a really pretty pink shimmer. It also shifts through like yellows and gold depending on the angles that you catch it in. So this is a really pretty shade, especially if you're into sort of those like murky, swampy green colors. This is one of them. It's really beautiful with that contrasting pink shimmer. So this one, because it's lighter, I did go with 2 coats in this particular instance. And here I go again with my stringy, thick, sweet and sour lacquer top coat. It's really like, I'm really pushing this one really hard. There's barely anything left, so trying to get my money's worth. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat, showing off that twinkle. I think I said this to someone on Instagram. Nick, if you're watching, I think it was you. I was like, these should be called twinkle glitters and not reflective glitters, because reflection kind of implies a mirror. I know it could be reflecting light, but it's twinkly to me, and I think twinkle is a cute word, so someone should make a twinkle glitter. Anyway, this one is called Of Quartz, which honestly I truly, truly love. This one, I really love the color itself. I think it's so pretty. So there it is. You can just see this one I let dry completely, like probably 10 minutes, and you can just see how textured it really is. That was 1 coat and top coat. So this one, even though it was one of the lighter shades, I found it covered really well, and the shimmer, as you can see, is very golden, very beautiful. And I love how this looks through the camera lens, the camera screen with the flash. And last but not least, we have Self-Reflection, which is a really pretty, I want to say this one is kind of like a really nice gray. It's described as a sunny metallic shade loaded with silver reflective glitters and gold, copper, and lime shifts as well as a fiery red leaning orange gold shift in low lighting. So you definitely see that. And this one I also went with 2 coats. I think you could probably get away with 1. This was early on in my swatching process, so I think I started to understand how better to apply these as time went on. So as you can see, this one is a really pretty shade. It's a really nice neutral, and that gold shimmer is like wildly intense. Let me know in the comments if you plan on picking anything up from this collection, or if you have thoughts on reflective glitter. I would love to hear them. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Have a good day. Bye.